Hey everybody, my name is Christina and I'll be taking you through a very short and fun yoga flow. So let us start by sitting up nice and tall in our easy pose. You can cross your legs in front of you if that's comfortable for you. You're gonna rest your hands on your knees and take a deep breath in as you close your eyes and breathe out very slowly through your nose. So we're gonna repeat that breathing for a few. Good. Now that we're calm and relaxed, let's take a nice deep breath in as we stretch our hands all the way up and breathe out as we stretch to the right side, looking up towards our ceiling or the sky, and breathe in all the way back into the center. We exhale to the left side. Inhale all the way back up and exhale to the right side. And inhale all the way back up, exhaling to the left side. Let's breathe in as we roll our bodies forward, pressing our hands onto the ground, elbows onto the ground, and finally our forehead onto the ground. Stretching out our hips and our sides. Breathe in as you make your way back up, walking in towards your body. We're gonna bring the right hand down at the side of us and exhale as the left hand goes up and over. This is so much more supported. Try to feel a stretch along the side of your body. And breathe in all the way back up, exhaling to the left side. And inhale all the way back up. This time we bring the left hand onto the right knee and our right hand will go behind. We breathe in as we lengthen through our spine and exhale as we twist. We're gonna try to look over our right shoulder as we twist here. Think as if you're trying to crack your back or something. Let's breathe in back into the center and exhale as we twist to the left side. Twisting as far as we can go, looking over the left shoulder. Breathe back into the center and we're gonna twist it out again to the right side, but this time we're gonna go much deeper. So twist, twist, twist as much as you can go. And breathe back into the center, twisting to the left side, exhaling as you do this. Let's breathe into the center, and now we're gonna make an animal shape with our legs. So let's bring the bottoms of our feet together like a butterfly. We're gonna wrap our fingers around our toes, and now we're gonna flutter our legs like a butterfly. So you're gonna go up and down as fast as you can go. Let's stop fluttering our butterfly now, and let's fold all the way over, bringing your forehead towards your thumbs. Breathe in all the way back up now. We're gonna keep our right leg here and extend our left leg in front of us. Reach for your toes or your ankles, and as you breathe out, fold over, bringing your forehead towards your knee. Head to knee pose. And breathe in all the way back up. Now let us open our left leg to the side of us. So we're already feeling that stretch on the inner thighs. Our left hand will grab our left ankle and our right hand will make its way up and over, breathing out as we do this. And we're gonna call this pose our Revolve head to knee pose. Let's breathe in as we stretch all the way back up And exhale as we squeeze our legs out. So our left leg is tucked and our right leg is in front of us. Reach forward the toes or the ankles. Breathe out as we fold over, bringing your forehead towards your knee. Inhale as you lift all the way back up, opening our right leg to the side of us. So our right hand will grab the right ankle and our left hand will come all the way up and over, stretching over, reaching for our toes. And we're gonna breathe in all the way back up. We're gonna bring our right leg back in front of us and have our left leg join us. We're gonna reach for those big toes or our ankles. Take a deep breath in as you straighten up through your spine and exhale as you fold over. Seated forward fold. This one is really hard. It's especially a lot for your thighs and your lower back, but just keep doing it. Focus on your breathing here. We can do this. So we're gonna inhale here and exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. That was great. Let's make our way up. We're gonna sweep our legs to one side and make a table with our bodies. So we're gonna keep the hips over our knees and our shoulders over our wrists. Let us look straight ahead of us and we're gonna continue with our animal poses. So let's inhale as we raise our hips up into our cow pose. And how does the cow go? The cow goes moo. And we're gonna breathe out as we lift our back towards our ceiling, looking at our thighs, into our cat pose. Meow. And breathe into your cow. And breathe out into your cat. This is a really good one, especially since we're doing a lot of school online. It's gonna help your back and correct your posture. And exhale into our cat. Inhale into your cow. And exhale into your cat. And inhale into your cow again. And we're gonna take it up a notch by breathing out as we walk our hands forward, pressing our chin and our chest towards the ground into puppy pose. Woof! So we're here in our puppy, stretching our shoulders out, our upper back, just relaxing from the tough week we've had. And now let's breathe in all the way back up into our tabletop position. We're gonna raise our right hand all the way up now, opening our chest, stretching our hips, and breathing out as we thread our right hand under the left hand, bringing our heads onto the floor. We're gonna call this one thread the needle pose. Let's breathe in all the way back up, and let's bring the left hand all the way up, stretching out as much as we can, and exhale as we thread it under our right hand, bringing our heads onto the floor. Let us breathe in back up into our tabletop position. And now we're gonna take it up a notch. So let's see those muscles work now. We're gonna walk our hands a step forward, roll our shoulders past our wrists and look straight ahead of us. Take a deep breath in here, and as we breathe out, we're gonna bend our elbows into very mini push-ups and press back up as we breathe in. Breathe out and press all the way down, and breathe in, press all the way back up. Breathe in all the way down and press back up. Press your toes into the ground now, and everyone's favorite, lift our knees, pressing back into our downward facing dog. Once we're here in our downward dog, let's pedal our legs as if we're riding a bicycle, bending one knee at a time. Let's come to a still downward dog and breathe in as we raise our right leg all the way up, stretching our calves. And now we're gonna open up our hips, stacking them over each other. You can bend at your knee here if you want. This is a really nice back bend. And let's breathe into our downward facing dog. Breathe out as we lift our left leg all the way up, and breathe out into stacking our hips. Breathe into your downward facing dog. And now we're gonna take tiny little hops like a bunny to the top of our mat and raise all the way up into your chair pose. Once we're here in our chair, we're gonna hold it for a few seconds. This one is really good to strengthen your legs. So we're gonna have strong legs for when we're ready to go back to school, so we can run and play as much as we need to. And let's stand up straight, folding over, wrapping your arms around your legs, giving ourselves a tight little hug. Forward fold. Breathe in as you touch your toes. And if you can't touch your toes, that's okay. You can touch your shins as well. And just look straight ahead of you. And we're gonna breathe out as you press your hands onto the ground and step back into your plank pose. Nice and strong here. Breathe in as we make our way into our upward facing dog. Raise your face and your chest towards the sky. And let's just focus on breathing here. And we're gonna breathe out as we bring our knees onto the ground, pressing back to a tabletop position. We're gonna open up our knees wide apart, walk our way back, press our toes into the ground, lifting into our Yogi Squat. So it's really nice to be here. Lots of hips here. You're gonna bring your hands up into prayer. And we're gonna bring the right hand down now and raise our left hand all the way up, stretching open our chest. Breathe into the center. And let's breathe out as the left hand goes down and your right hand goes all the way up, opening, stretching as much as we need to. And inhale back into the center. We're gonna stay here. Let's start to prepare our vocal cords because we're gonna sing a little nursery rhyme for our next pose, just to go along with it. So let us press onto our bums and lift our legs up into a boat pose. So from here now, let's interlace our fingers and sing our song. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. That was great. Let's hold our boat here right now. And let's rock our boat by going up and down. Let's come to a very still position and rest our feet onto the floor, coming to lie on our back. Rest your back onto the ground. Take a tiny little breather here. It's a lot so far. You're gonna press your palms into the ground and now lift off of your hips into our bridge pose. Now let us take this up a notch by bringing our hands up overhead. And this is a Guyanese favorite. In yoga, we call this wheel pose, but according to Guyanese, we call this our crab back. So let's lift all the way up into our crab back, and we're gonna hold it right here. This is an amazing back bend. Lots of strength and flexibility involved here. Our head onto the floor. We're gonna call this one our fish pose. Lovely way to open up your chest. Keep raising your chest up into your ceiling. And let's make our way down from our fish pose. We're gonna roll all the way over, coming up into an upright position. Press your palms back into the ground, coming into your tabletop position, and let's walk our hands forward, pressing onto your elbows. From here, slide yourself all the way back, stretching up into your Sphinx Pose. So this is also a really good back bend, and it helps with your posture as well. So just let's focus on being here, inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Now we're gonna take this up a notch and stretch our quads now, so the top part of our thighs. Let us raise our left leg behind us, and your left hand will go back to grab onto that left leg and press your heel all the way in. But at the same time, we need to keep our knees on the floor. Let us release that left leg now. Bring your hands back down into your Sphinx Pose, and let us raise our right leg all the way up, grabbing on with our right hand, pressing the heel into the floor. Let us release our right leg now and press our hands back into our Sphinx Pose. We're coming to take it up a notch in a minute. Keeping your hands firmly pressed into the ground, lift off of your elbows into your Cobra Pose. This is a much deeper back bend. Now that you're here in Cobra, we're gonna raise our legs behind us, pressing our heads towards our toes and our toes towards our head in your King Cobra Pose. Let's focus on being here. It's okay if they don't touch. Mine doesn't touch either. And let's press all the way down, coming to lie flat onto our tummies. Stretching your hands straight out in front of you. You're gonna rest on your mat down, giving your back a little break. And now bring your legs up behind you. Reach back with your hands to grab onto the tops of your. Take a deep breath in through and breathe through your mouth as you lift your legs and your chest and your face off of the ground. Bow pose. We can rock back and forth here, or we can stay still. The choice is yours. Very gentle rock if you're rocking, nothing too intense. This is an excellent pose for posture. And now let's rest our legs onto, press our hand and lift back into our child's pose, giving your back a little break. That was a lot just now. So we're gonna be rocking back and forth, side to side. Let us stop rocking and breathe into our tabletop position. Now you're gonna press your toes into the ground and walk your way back, opening once again into our Balasana, Yogi Squat. We're gonna hold here. And now press our bums onto the floor, sitting nice and flat onto the ground, and start to walk your way back with your hands, coming to lie flat onto the ground. So we're in a more relaxed form of our Savasana here. Zero in on your breathing once more, inhaling through your nose this time, and exhaling very softly through your mouth. Let us bring our legs up once more. Turn up to the right side and our way up off of the ground. Sitting very comfortably. And we come to an end. Thank you so much for joining me.